Well, first, as you know, as usual, sorry about the light. It may be a little bit clearer later, but I like it's cool when it's like this. Anyway, I'm to bring you the History's Strongest Disciples chapter because they just keep on creating an awesome feel. I mean, nothing really special happened, of course, in this episode. Everyone was awaiting action, but it's gonna be a long while until action is here. But this got us some insight about one person. We have a character that we have seen for a long time, but still do know nothing about. Kajima Satomi. First of all, though, uh, is that Saiga Furinji realized, and that other guy, the Kodachi guy, says that the third Great War is creating. Elsewhere, Shiguro wakes up and meets Kajima, who turns out to be an actually quite shy guy because as soon as he sees her naked body, he covers the one eye he has and gives her his coat. Introduces himself as Kajima and wants to know more about the disciple that had been trained by 5 masters. And he wonders how talented he is, but Shigoro reveals he's just a guy who had no talent, and that makes him realize that the training of the disciples is not to be taken lightly. And then here he reveals a secret. Apparently, Kajima has 2 masters. One is Saiga Furunji, but the other one we still do not know of. And he appears to be a bit cryptic here. Well, not cryptic, but let's just say Kajima here is almost like an evil version of, Kenichi, because apparently Kojima himself also has no talent, but he worked hard until he got the natural talent that he have, which means this could very well be Kenji's most person of not likable, the one opponent he bonds with most. Apparently, also wish that they can meet again if they were alive. And apparently there's some sort of thing in the coat that he gave to Shigure that apparently can save her. Because it says, killing the person that had ability to win over that stubborn bunch in such a short amount of time is such a waste to be killed. And apparently Kajima reminds Shigure of someone else. But without that, he switches to a little darker style when he rounds up the disciples. Elsewhere, the Shinpaku Alliance are being trained by that Ukimata, who turns out to be quite the master. I mean, he's toying around with the Shinpaku Alliance, training them so they can be ready for the war because they are in a submarine. And apparently, the disciples are evolving in a quite big way. And there's also some funny moments seeing that Kenshi catches Kisara and actually holds her breast, which get Muse a little jealous, so she kicks him. And also the guys are finally using their arm guards. And here, now we see Nijima and Siegfried, but we do not know yet where Renka is. So everyone is here, and here is the other mysterious part. Who is this Ukiwata? He seems to be his training seems to remind Kenichi of the Yonsanpak but also what kind of is he a good person or is he not? He also is a bit worried that the Shinpaku Alliance got dragged into this because he did not want to drag them in this mess. Because when Ukiwata said, "I want your help, Kenichi-kun," then he actually meant the help of the entire Shinpaku Alliance. But he wonders if the Shinpaku Alliance is ready for there, but they just smile. As martial artists, and Nijima is also confident with all the old masters from Ryun Sanpakto, they can win. With that, as a submarine, they're about to enter the field. What awaits us? Who is this Kajima? Is he a good or a evil character? Sometimes he appears to have a killing personality. Other times he also appears to have a life-saving personality. Hmm, bit worried about there. Or is he a double agent? No, I cannot understand. Please, anybody who is a fan of histories and has managed to see this one, can't you just tell me a little bit more of what you think? Because that's what I'm saying about this chapter. I liked it. True, nothing more happened, but it was fun to finally see some more glimpse of a character we have seen very much but not know anything about. So I'll see you people in another. Give me your thoughts.